Hey everyone, Tracy Harding here. I just wanted to do a short video on my Book.io experience because it's about, I think I published with them back in last May, and it was kind of a really experimental journey for me because, I've been waiting to publish on the blockchain for a while. And at that point, I think there was a couple of publishers that were publishing on the Ethereum blockchain, and I was keeping an eye on them, but I really thought Cardano would be better for retail, mainly from a fee point of view, and the fact it was a small denomination, which was very easy for retail because my background is in retail, in books, in records, all of that sort of stuff, ages in another lifetime ago. And there were some brave frontrunners like Attack of Italic, the comic, and they did great, but I was a bit worried about seeing their products shared around the place. And I thought, okay, well, smart contracts, we need smart contracts because we need to be able to control the piracy, which is the biggest problem with regular publishing, So when Book.io came up on my feed, actually, I think it was my pool operator, Chris from Aussie Pool, which is a Cardano staking pool that I stake with. And he actually pointed them out to me and said, oh, you might be interested in these guys. And I started following. And at that point, they had really only just released the Gutenberg Bible, which was the first book on their blockchain. And it was just so interesting. And I was getting their newsletters and following. And then by the time they started releasing new authors, I just went, I've got to get in touch with these guys because I really want to do this. For many, many reasons. Because of the piracy. Yes, because you can't ban books on the blockchain. You can't edit books on the blockchain. You can't take them down from the blockchain. You actually own the books that they are selling to you, and you can lend them, and you can collect them, and they appreciate in value. And so instead of books just becoming something that you throw away or sit on a shelf rotting for the rest of time, you can actually be selling them, renting them out to other people, borrowing them to other people, just like a real book. And this is, I think it might have been Joshua, the CEO, Joshua Stone over at Book.io, that said, if you want to explain the difference between Book.io and Amazon, is offer anybody $500 for any one of their Amazon books. And they realize they can't sell them. They don't actually own them. You only have the license to read them. Okay, so that's just one of many, many reasons. I mean, when I published with them, I've got to tell you, the art department were just fantastic. Sheila was just amazing, and Billy, who did all my artwork. And it was just a constant feed of information. They made it so easy. And while I'm at it, I'll just thank Jason for taking a chance on me as well. And he was very, very gracious with his time and energy. And it was a really, really fantastic mint. I think we minted out in a month, which was, pretty short time for one of the living authors. It was pretty fast because, I was getting released with classics and stuff like that as well. So I was absolutely stoked. I get ongoing royalties from Book.io also, because every time there's a resale, I get a certain percentage of that sale that gets paid out in installments as, a certain amount clocks up. But when the actual sale was going on, I was getting paid immediately, authors, immediately. As soon as the books were selling, there was money going in my account. So that was another reason I was really, really excited. And it was ADA, what's more. ADA is the coin of the Cardano blockchain, which is who the blockchain I published on because, like I said, I thought Cardano was brilliant for retail. And I think Book.io, although they have published multi-chain like Ethereum, Algorand, Polygon, I think Cardano has proven to be the best for retail because it has a very, very big user base, I think, as well. And there seems to be a lot of people who really like reading books on Cardano. So that money was going in. And I mean, that coin, from the money that went in there, I think that coin has almost doubled in value in less than a year. So not only do you get ongoing royalties, but at this present moment in time, with the way that the cryptocurrency ecosystem is going, you're dealing with appreciating assets as well. So the books are appreciating in value as they go. The Gutenberg that I picked up from Book.io is now worth God knows how much. They're selling for a fortune, and they're just going to go up. So all of a sudden, books have value, real world value, and a real world use case for the Cardano blockchain as well, which is absolutely brilliant. People are building what they call DEAs, which is decentralized encrypted assets. And you go and look at any of the big hedge funds right now, and they'll all be talking about, tokenizing assets and putting them on the blockchain because it can't be tampered with. So it's a really great way of proving ownership. Yeah, and etc. etc. So what's coming up for Book.io, besides absolutely mass adoption? I mean, all the publishers are interested, obviously. Any author who can see where the future of book publishing is going is interested and in there. And the authors that are already published there were so welcoming when I came on board. All the OG book club, let me just say, you guys were absolutely fantastic. Like, showed me where to go, what to do. Every time I have a problem, I can go to the OG book club at Discord, and they will solve it for me or help me, sort it out. And it's really, really exciting to be there during launches and stuff. So if you haven't got a Gutenberg Bible, anyone, go get a Gutenberg Bible, because we're getting free book tokens with Gutenberg Bibles. And that was the beauty of it too, is that I was actually on board and watching. I was in the right place at the right time, and I got to, Book had their token launch for the coin that is going to run their system, their tokenized coin, which is Book. And so I actually took some money out of my company and invested, because that's the money that you're going to be able to use Book to self-publish through Book.io. And it has all sorts of other advantages as well, for buying other books that you want to invest in, for being able to reward your readers. You will be able to. People are getting paid to read soon. We've got mint and print coming up, which means that you're going to be able to print the original books that you're buying. What else? Oh my God, it's absolutely incredible. They're working on readers right now, and the self-publishing portal is yet to open. It is going to be explosive when it does. Buying Book Token to me was like buying Amazon stock when they were still selling Pez holders, and it's done nothing but go up since I bought it, and I foresee it going up a lot more. But if you are interested, do your own due diligence. Go read, go find out, because 5 years from now, it's going to be just explosive, and everybody will be going, why wasn't I in there looking at it there? But with Book.io, I'm so looking forward to, because they have actually demoed a moving cover, and I've been wanting moving covers since they first told me about ebooks, and I'm going, excellent, digital books, we can have moving covers, right? It was like everybody looked at me like I had two heads, and now here, 20 years later, we're finally getting there. Thank you, guys. It's very, very exciting. And for, authors, really do yourself a favor and get your Web3 house in order, because that's where it's all going from here. in my opinion. And Book.io are front running it. They have absolutely zero competition at this point. They can't keep up with the demand of what is going on. People just want it to happen faster. I do. Hurry up. I want to publish more, because my next book, certainly Saoirse's story, which is book 14 in the Ancient Future series. It is also a standalone novel. And my Ancient Future trilogy, I've got permission to publish that eventually. And so, yeah, lots more releases coming up in the future with these guys, I hope. And I just sit here with bated breath and waiting for the next development, because it's all good and very exciting. So that's my Book.io experience. I probably haven't covered all the advantages and reasons why I'm excited, but I think I'm just as excited to be invested in this company as I am to be publishing through this company. And that's kind of a novel thing within itself, to be able to invest in the company that publishes you. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. You've got any questions, hit me up, or talk to Book.io they're on X. They're also on YouTube and, all the places pretty well, but very, very active on Discord and on X. The same with the OG Book Club. Like, there's so many people around to help you through that you won't have any problem, although it looks a little bit scary at first. But this is the other thing that Book.io are developing. You just pay with a Visa card and they supply a wallet and you read it from there. It's no big deal anymore. It just means that you actually own the asset and can do with it as you see fit and have no fear of it getting edited, between reads. Or anything like that. It can't be edited. It can't be taken down. It can't be banned. Anyway, so thank you so much for listening. As I said, I would highly recommend you go and check them out if you're an author or even a book purchaser, because I love owning my books. It's very, very exciting watching them all appreciate in value. This is my t-shirt. This is my collection, 12 Chapters of the Infinite Night. You can find me on the Book.io webpage. You can also find me at the JPEG store, which is where you can pick up copies secondhand. And that's it. So thank you from me, and thank you Book.io, because I'm so looking forward to more in the future. Bye for now.